a new segment for you that I'm going to do.
Oh,
This is the last week that it's really applicable, and this is called the mock draft. I have pulled up a random on my Sleeper app. I pulled up a random mock draft here. I wasn't sure what position I would get, but I ended up with the 7th pick.
okay.
And I'm going to go over basically each time it's my turn for the first 5 rounds, what my options are, and we can talk about a few of the options and who we would pick and why.
And this is for fantasy football, right?
Yeah, sorry, this is a fantasy football mock draft segment.
Okay. Perfect.
And this is just a standard league, not a dynasty league. And so the mock draft on Sleeper, I just started it. It's my turn, number 107. I'm the 7th pick. My options are CeeDee Lamb, Derrick Henry, Puka Nacua are the top 3 on here. Who would you pick and why?
Does it tell you who was already picked?
Yeah, I can see who else was picked, yeah.
Okay.
At 107, you're not going to get like a Jamar Chase or Bijan, unfortunately. But yeah, these are the people available for me right now at the 7th pick.
So again, what were the 3 that it recommended?
CeeDee Lamb, Derrick Henry, Puka Nacua, and then obviously anybody else. But those are the top 3 on the Sleeper app right now.
Out of those 3, CeeDee Lamb.
I don't even think there's a question about it. I think CeeDee Lamb is far and above the rest on this list. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'm going to draft him and let it make the turn and come back to me here. Henry went next, then Neighbors, then Brian Thomas, then Nacua, Achane, McCaffrey, and now I'm up again. My top 3 choices here. They are Ashton Genty, Nico Collins, Josh Jacobs, and then Drake London. Who you choose?
I go back and forth between Nico Collins or who was the other wide receiver you said?
Drake London.
Yeah, one of those.
I think I choose Nico here. The difficulty with choosing Nico here is that I now have 2 really good wide receivers, and I'm going to miss out on pretty much all of the elite running backs by the time it makes the turn and gets back to me.
Yeah.
That's not horrible, though. And it depends if you're in the PPR league or not. But in some cases, that could be good. Now, listen to this. It just came back to me. I'm looking at these picks. The pick right before me was Chase Brown, which is kind of a bummer. Big Chase Brown fan here. But here are our options. I'm going to give you just the top 4. Bucky Irving, Lad McConkey, Trey McBride, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. I just said that we went heavy on wide receiver and might not get an elite running back.
I mean, Bucky Irving.
We're looking at Bucky Irving staring us in the face in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Incredible. You couldn't write a better script here. That's the guy that I would pray that would land to me in the 3rd round. So we're going to draft Bucky. It's going to go 8, 9, 10, make the turn. So it was McBride, JSN, Ladd, Jaden Daniels, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. And now it's my turn again.
Wow.
Cook, the running back for Buffalo, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, or George Kittle. And this is where I make my spiel. It is so much easier to get serviceable wide receivers later in the draft than it is running backs.
Yeah.
And you can really start any quarterback in like the top 16 in a standard league, right? Got to go James Cook here, right? There's no other choice. You got to choose the RB, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's serviceable. Like, he's not going to be, top 5 running back, but he's going to be a top 15 running back for sure.
Yeah. I will say, though, there are guys that are still out there. Like, so James Cook, he's number 31 in the ADP, average draft position. Omarion Hampton is 41. So I could get Hampton on the turn back to me. Kenneth Walker's 44, Chuba Hubbard 46. So there are still running backs out there. Travion Henderson is 55. I mean, the list goes on and on. However, I don't like to play this game of, will they still be here on my turn? I like to play this game of, I know that I have solid running backs and solid receivers, and I can build the rest of my team in the later rounds. So I would take Cook here in the 4th. That's just my strategy. I always think you want to have 2 running backs and 2 receivers by the end of 4, unless it doesn't make sense. Like sometimes it makes sense to draft like a Kittle or a McBride if you get the pick, if you're in a sweet spot for them to have just that elite tight end. So it did come on the turn. This is round 5. This is the last one we'll do.
Okay.
And check this out. It's all running backs. Literally all running backs. Kamara, Montgomery, Henderson, Pacheco, Harvey, Jones, Swift, Mixon, Pollard, Judkins, Caleb Johnson, Brian Robinson, Tyrone Tracy. Wait, you know what? Hold on. I have this filtered wrong. I was going to say this. There's no way this is real. I
I
have it
was gonna
filtered.
say that's a lot of
I'm so sorry.
recommendations.
Ignore that part. All right, so it's back to me on the 5th. We made the turn. It's back to me on the 5th. I'm looking at Alvin Kamara, Laporta, Rashee Rice, probably going to get a suspension this year, DJ Moore, Patrick Mahomes, Carlos Sutton. I'm the kind of guy that I'm probably going to just turn and do a wide receiver again, honestly, here.
Yeah.
Because you got to
I
fill
was
up those
gonna
flex
say.
spots, and wide
Yeah.
receivers are more reliable, in my opinion, in the later round sleeper picks.
Yep.
Or mid rounds, wide receivers are more reliable than running backs. So knowing that if this is a standard league and I'm not going to have Rashee Rice for some sort of games, he's going to get suspended eventually.
Yeah.
Probably going to skip over him. And then so my options become DJ Moore or Carlos Sutton. And I think I go Carlos Sutton here. He's the clear number one guy in Denver. Bo Nix has improved a lot.
Oh yeah.
And I will say that DJ Moore, I don't know what his position is in the Bears anymore. He was taking
Yeah.
snaps at running back in practice recently. They got
Yeah.
Rome Odunze there, who seems to be maybe going to be their future number one. So I draft Carlos Sutton in the 5th, and then that's my 5 rounds of mock fantasy.
Yeah. No, I don't mind that. I mean, definitely I was leaning on either wide receiver or if there was a pretty good tight end available, sometimes I like to sneak those in. Like last year I think I got Brock Bowers in like the 8th round or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tyler Warren, I'm sure, is still in here somewhere.
Yeah, you
I
could
will
pick up
tell you,
later.
we were only going to do top 5, but on the turn, Patrick Mahomes was still available if I wanted to go QB here in round 6.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's our mock draft segment. Let us know if you agree with our strategies in the picks or if you would have chosen someone different. I wanted to share options just to see what everyone had in mind, but I'm not going to go through the whole draft. Hopefully that was fun. I love doing mock drafts.